All right, the Chargers get a triple dose of good news after this epic win. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers to give you an outsider's look into your team. And wow, got the hat on for this one. Just ate tacos as well. Just your basic at-home ground beef taco. So calm down. But it's just in honor of the Chargers with the huge win. Okay, let's get right into it. First thing that was great after this. So if you're new, we like to dissect these victories kind of after the fact. You can kind of look at and see like, oh, I didn't realize this, right? Here's the one. And I went to the Steelers website to get their perspective on it. I think it's always super helpful. So I go to the Steelers, and this is what they said. Aaron Rodgers played his worst game of the season by far. Then they put together just his all-time worst performances. And if it wasn't for a late TD to Roman Wilson right there at the end, this would have been his worst statistical game of his career. So after the game, Derwin James said the game plan was very simple. And by the way, let me know your favorite part of this game. I'll share mine here in just a second. Game plan was simple. We're not going to try to outsmart him with coverages and get weird. Let's just play physical, be smart, no assignments. We're not going to trick him basically. And how awesome is it that the defense played this well? I get it. It's Aaron Rodgers at 41 years old. Like he's not the same as prime Aaron Rodgers, but to have one of the worst games of his entire career, that is awesome. And it's great to see the defense do that. So that's good news number one. Like I knew it was bad watching it, but I had no idea it was that bad, I guess. So that was great. Good news number two. It was pretty clear that Vidal emerged as the workhorse back for the Chargers. This is huge. He's not Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs. We all understand that. But what you needed was a guy that could just be steady, break a few tackles, some contact balance, enough speed to break away a little bit. He's got that. This is my favorite part. I keep calling it basically March Madness is what the Chargers season is, and that's survive and advance. Every win you gets you closer to possibly getting a Marion Hampton back, some other guys back. So just keep getting these victories while some of the guys are hurt, and you can potentially get them back. Vidal provides that. He provides like, all right, we'll just roll with you, man. And the good news is you didn't have to give up draft picks. You didn't have to trade for anybody. You're not reaching for someone. Already on your roster, good to go. That's good news number two. Good news number three, and stay with me on this one. Please stay with me on this one. Justin Herbert is taking shots at an alarming rate. Yeah, that's not good news. But here's what's good news is that he is such a great athlete, a big dude. You don't want your quarterback getting hit this much. However, when you see him, he looks fresh and healthy as can be. I know full well what it's like having your quarterback hit when he's not like super athletic. That's Jared Goff. Love Jared Goff. He's my quarterback. I think I could defend him as being one of the best quarterbacks. However, he cannot take hits. Every time he gets hit, it's like, oh my gosh. It looks like he's just going to snap his leg. He's just tall, skinny. He's not skinny, but he's not Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is kind of built for this. So the stats are continuously thrown around about how many pressures and all that. It's like, yeah, I know. I get that, and that's not great. But your quarterback's not normal, basically. He's not a normal QB that you have to really be like, oh, shoot, man. He's just an athlete. And you see him run around out there and the way that he can kind of maneuver away from the hits, and he gets tackled. It's like, all right, 3-yard loss. It was a sack, but I'm not just holding my breath as these monster hits. It's not like that at all. So I know that's kind of a weird one to say good news, but the good news is you have Justin Herbert. All right. So he gets sacked a bunch. I mean, honestly, on top of all the sacks, he still played well. So it's a stretch. That's a good news, but I have a quarterback that's not like that, and would be really nice if we did. Little bonus good news is, all right, after that game, you look at the standings, and I love that you're pulled away a little bit more from the Chiefs. I think that's the one. I don't know if you'll catch the Broncos, and we'll see what happens there. And I think the Broncos, it's just a weird one where you just got to say, tip your cap and say, all right, well, you're 8-2. I don't know what else to say. You're 8-2. But it's choppy. You beat the Raiders 10-7. Like, okay. But the bigger picture is just, let's stay away from the Chiefs. I just would love, if they didn't even make the playoffs, they will. But I want to pull away from them. So look at the standings after week 10. Is it week 10? Yeah, week 10. You got Raiders who are out, and then now it's down to 3, and then the Chiefs are sitting there. So you're in great shape, just right where you want to be, man. And I tell you, this game, there's a lot of good games this weekend. A lot of just like exciting games, but this is the most dominant, impressive win of the weekend. The Steelers, their fans travel. They look like there's more in the stands than there actually is with the towel. Okay. Seriously, so annoying. Just bring your towel from home. It's just in your car. Yeah. It wasn't that many people. There was, but you know what I'm saying. They travel well. They're physical. It's Aaron Rodgers. They got a good offensive or defensive line, all these things, and you go and just destroy them. And so now this confidence builds to go to Jacksonville. This is a prime spot for betting, right? Because Chargers looked really good. Jaguars lose a weirdest game ever. It's like, oh, Chargers are awesome. Jags suck. No, it's a new, fresh week coming in. I'm using my hands. It's at their place. It's a new game, right? So just a little side note. But the whole point is, a couple weeks ago, this Chargers team was on the brink of like, oh my gosh, they are not good. They're not good. What if they're not good? What if they, we lose? You're just a lot of talk. And I mean, again, I don't think this is just because I'm the smartest person in the world. I think it's just because I'm not a fan living and dying with the team. Where you're just like, oh, hold on. If you can beat the Vikings on that short Thursday night or that short week, you'd be totally fine. You destroy them. If you can just beat that team. You're just on a 4-game win streak or whatever it is, and that's where it gets fun. Is okay. We're not gonna go 17-0. So let's just, all right. So we're gonna lose some games. Can we respond? Can we string together 2 games in a row, 3 games in a row? You've done that. All right. There might be a loss next week. Maybe then a week after. All right. Put 2 more back on the books. Right. That's just kind of where you're at now, and you've got enough cushion with your schedule that you can, in your record, that you can kind of build out from there. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Chargers, huge win. We'll talk more about this. We'll keep talking about it throughout the week. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see all of you on the next one.